some of the common reasons that we get certain diseases is because we follow a common pattern by common people and things that people do commonly. But if you change things around a little bit, let's say you don't eat that large meal at the end of the day. You don't need all of that food to go to sleep on. We have obesity, that's a cue. You know, we have heart problems, that's another cue. We have insomnia is off the chain, as they say. So, you know, when we take all this food, it doesn't allow us to sleep as deep as we should. The smallest meal should be at the end of your 12 period, you know, from your first hour to your last hour. Yeah, that so-called dinner should be your smallest meal. And I know that's hard to compete against because you have television, you have movies,
and
you know.
what we grew up with.
Yeah, and what we grew up with. So that's hard. But the largest meal, put it in the middle of your day. This allows the rest of your day to burn off the large meal, which makes more sense than eating the largest meal at the end of the day. And it also makes sense that we continue doing that because it's like the reward meal. But guess what? When we get into the alpha state and we get in this relaxed mode, this is the time that we want to experience all the opiates, you know, all the good feelings. So a lot of things happen during this time. We want to have our desserts. We want to look at TV. We may want to do the grown up. You know, all of these things happen.
Make some babies.
Yeah, during this time. So this is the time that, and this is critical that we understand that this is what happens at that hour so that we can manage our weight, our health, and feel better and live healthier from moment to moment.
Overtaxing our system. It's 5:17 in the morning. We got a bunch of phone calls for you, so I'm going to hit the phones if that's okay with you.
Excellent.
Yeah. And Michelle from LA, you have the floor on the front page. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, you're on the air.
Good morning, Dominique. This is Michelle Perkins from Long Beach. I'm 52 years old, and I work the graveyard shift, 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. So I usually have my heavy meal between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. in the morning because my drop is 7. I usually go home, eat a light breakfast like some Honey Nut Cheerios or something like that, and lay down. And I'm usually down for about 4 hours before I get up. And I try not to eat anything heavy after 3 o'clock because I lay back down for work to be at work at 11 o'clock at night.
Did you say 11 a.m. or 11 p.m.?
I work 11 p.m. to 7 a.m.
So yeah, so 5 a.m. 5 a.m. would be your peak. This is where you would eat your largest meal.
So I've been eating it from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. From 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. is usually my heaviest meal.
Okay, that's the large gap there. 5 a.m. between 5 and 6 a.m. would be your largest meal with that schedule.
So basically, from the moment we wake up, even if I wake up at 3
Yeah.
a.m. So even if I don't start eating till 4, my clock still starts at 3.
Yeah, and your largest meal would be at 9 a.m., between 9 and 10.
Right. Okay. All right, Michelle, you got that? You got to do the. You got that? You got to do the math. We got to do our math. All right, Zarif. Man, you know, every time you come, we could talk all day. You're gonna have to come back again soon. Now that I've relocated you.
Yeah.
Before you go quickly, though, I got to ask you, what are your thoughts about this whole Oprah Winfrey controversy, the Newsweek crazy talk cover story?
I think that when anytime you approach something with any innovation or another way than people commonly see it, that there's a way that somebody in the media can keep a job. You know, I think that well, Oprah, I can't say anything negative about her because I just love the lady, but the purpose of her, you know, allowing people to come on the show because there's not the answer, but there are many answers to being healthy. There are many answers to certain problems that we have in our health community and our wellness community. So I like that she allows a forum to speak from all those different angles. I don't ever feel that what I'm saying is the way. It's just one of the many ways, because whomever you speak to in this, especially in the profession of wellness, there's so many different approaches to this thing. So I think that if somebody said this, that crazy talk is like compared to what?
Good question. 5:33 in the morning. Tell us where we can find you. And I do want to thank you, by the way, the information about the clock that really has helped me get back on point as far as, you know, my crazy talk hours and the diet.
Crazy talk. Oh, you're welcome. I'm very happy to hear that. It's really wonderful. People can read more about this on zarifianmethod.com. Absolutely free. Not selling anything or trying to get you to sign up to do anything. It's just really for your health. This is my reward, is that you get better, your families get better, that you feel better, that you can actually help other people to feel better. I don't think that we have to die as soon as we die. I don't think we have to be as sick as we are. You can do this by starting today, eating better, making better choices. Processed foods are broken down. They are usually stripped of vital nutrients. So get back to the natural, out of your garden or out of produce section or farmer's market, instead of eating these fish sticks, and get some real food in your body and start eating like your life is worth it.
Zarifianmethod.com. That's ZARIFIANMETHOD.com. Zarifianmethod.com. Thank you again. It's always good to see you.
Thank you, Dominique. It's a pleasure to be here.
Dr. Fareed Zarif on the front page. I got to get you together with Coach E. Then we're going to have the Health Food Brainiac Jam session.
It's on.
We got to make that happen. 5:35 in the morning. More straight ahead. We have a very special guest to share her very disturbing story with us this morning. More straight ahead. It's only right here. Radio Free 102.3 KJLH.